小众产地大揭秘，听宝石学家细说非洲隐藏的财宝王国。
Nigeria is an amazing color gemstone producing country. You don't hear about it as much as many of the other countries in East Africa, but the West African country of Nigeria produces a range of color gemstones and some very nice qualities. Over a decade ago, most of the rubellite tourmaline that was coming into China was coming from the oil district of Nigeria, along with the Cruzeiro mine production in Brazil. These mines were pit mines. A lot of them would shaft down a certain depth, and then they would tunnel into pegmatites and blast, hit pockets and bring out some amazing quantities of rubellite tourmaline. Now, the production from these pit mines and these tunnels going into pegmatites, that has come down over the last several years from Oyo State. But a new production in Calabar has shown a good quantity also, although from what I have seen, the quality doesn't quite get to that top quality from Oyo State, where they had a really, really fine color and a good percentage of material that for rubellite tourmaline had a nice clarity. Other locations in Nigeria produce some beautiful indicolite tourmaline. Now, the production is not near as high as what they have produced for rubellite, but they get material that can be dark blue indicolite or grayish blue indicolite, but they get some material that's a beautiful lagoon color and very, very vibrant, very bright. Some beautiful material has come out of Nigeria. Now, Nigeria is not as well known as Mozambique for Pariba tourmaline, but from the Adeko area, they do produce Pariba tourmaline. I've seen some material that is a color similar to that of Mozambique, but it's usually more included. Maybe a bit lighter in color, but can reach a similar color to fine quality Mozambique. Now, sapphire is also produced in Nigeria. In fact, sapphire is produced in good quantities in Nigeria. It is produced in the central and eastern parts of the country, including an area in Taraba, an area called Mambila Plateau. This has produced a very high quantity of sapphire over the recent years. They are known for being quite dark, and a large percentage of the blue sapphires from basaltic deposits are very dark. In fact, you can get bicolor sapphires, blue and green, or blue and yellow, or green and yellow sapphires. What's also very interesting, though, is that you can really get a range of sapphire blue color. You can get light blues all the way up to very dark, almost black, inky blues. Now, Nigeria also produces a quantity of aquamarine, and from the Nezarawa area, they produce some nice color material. I've seen Santa Maria color, even exceptional Santa Maria color, come from Nigeria. And what's interesting about the Nigeria stones is they can reach a very, very fine color in small sizes, whereas most of the Brazilian material, when it gets to a fine color, it usually has to be in a larger size, but the Nigerian material can produce fine color aquamarine in small sizes. Also from the Nezarawa area, you can get emerald production and other colors of beryl besides aquamarine, like morganite and beautiful green beryl from pegmatites.